How you doing? I'm Big D. Thanks for stopping in. Before we get into it, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification for all. I am building a new show, and the reason why I started doing this is because I want to get out awareness of many different topics. One, like we're talking about today, is fluoride in your toothpaste and in drinking water in the United States. If you choose that you want to help out the show and subscribe, which is going to be huge, I need to build the show so I can get it to a certain amount of likes, certain amount of subscribers, and by doing that, you're definitely going to help the show. But fluoride, let's talk about fluoride. We have on the box, I don't know if you've ever read the box, why there would be a warning on the box. Why I'm telling you this is because fluoride is, my opinion, not good for you. Not good for anybody. And let's talk about the origins and what was used for. We'll get into that as well. But on the box, it has a warning label. You might have seen it in the thumbnail that I used for today's show. This should scare everybody. At least to the point where maybe at least eliminating fluoride. Well, everybody's thinking probably right now, I'm going to click off. Hang out. Think about this. Fluoride has been told that it's for saving our teeth from cavities. Well, it's been 6 years since I've known this. And I stopped and I started using a toothpaste without fluoride. 6 years with no cavities. Previous to that, I would go for my twice a year x-rays and evaluations, just like everybody, your tooth cleaning, whatever. Come to find out, since that point, like I said, I have had none. Before that point of stopping with fluoride, I used to go in and they would say, well, you have a very, very small cavity starting. We're going to keep an eye on it. Or if you want, we can do a treatment, and it would actually it would stop it at that point, hopefully. I chose never to do that. So my first visit after being told that without using fluoride in my toothpaste, I don't have any more pin-sized cavities. Well, again, 6 years in. Since using fluoride-less toothpaste, I even stopped that because what is in the chemicals, you should look into the chemicals that are into toothpaste and what it does to your gut flora. Again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not telling you not to do it, but I highly recommend that you might do a little research on your own after the information that I give you. Now, everybody knows, most widely recognized, fluoride is a significant initial use for public health measures to prevent tooth decay. They badgered us ever since we were kids. Now, the use was discovered after years of investigation into a mysterious dental condition called Colorado brown stain. This is when it was first started. Now, later identified as dental fluorosis. Found in communities with naturally high levels of fluoride in their drinking water. That's nice. The earlier 1900s, a dentist, Frederick McKay, noted that while the high levels of natural occurring fluoride caused the permanent staining of the teeth, people with this condition had significantly fewer cavities than others. Okay, you want to believe that? That's up to you. I've already told you I haven't been with the use of fluoride in my regiment, your morning and night brushings, for many years. Take it for what it's worth, but I always had, I've had cavities, yes. I've had fillings, yes. But no longer. 6 years as of this past July. Yes, I am keeping an eye on it. But let's talk about the earlier use before fluoride was used in our drinking water and toothpaste. The fluoride compound had other earlier uses in industry, like a fluxing agent, insecticides, and the production of aluminum. But to me, when someone calls it an agent for fluxing agents, insecticides, that kind of cut me off. Let me give you a little more details. Now, fluoride is a drug slash chemical. Follow me. In a highly concentrated, found in a full tube of adult strength toothpaste, typically is 1,000 to 15,000 parts per million. Now, what the warning signs or the warning on label on your box of toothpaste, go check it out. If it's got fluoride in it, states, if swallowed, call the poison control. Do you think that's a good idea to put in your mouth? Well, they say large amounts. Well, who's using large amounts of toothpaste? Anyways, and what is considered a large amount of toothpaste? You're using it along with fluoride water, along with fluoride in your mouthwash, and you want to make sure you don't offend anybody with bad breath. Well, do you really care about that or your life? Because I don't need any more chemicals in my body or drugs. I don't know. To me, it's not worth it. And hopefully, what I've done for myself is prolong my life. There are many studies out there that talk about fluoride in your drinking water, fluoride in your toothpaste, in your mouthwash. People have died from cancer because of it. Is this a link that anybody would be able to find? I don't know. But there are doctors that I follow that actually state that is a possibility, a high probability. But it's something that you got to check out and do a little research on your own to see if what I just gave you is actually true, and what could you use if you decide to change. And if you're interested, leave a comment. Let me know what you think as far as, are you considering stopping toothpaste with fluoride in it? Stop drinking water from the tap where your high levels of fluoride are. I could tell you that Michigan, I'm not sure what part of Michigan is the highest level, but they state that Michigan was the very first location that they used fluoride in water. And I don't know if you've heard, but Michigan has an issue with water. So another thing that I changed over to is a reverse osmosis water. You can get it at many different locations. It has nothing in it, but it doesn't have any minerals or anything that's good for you either, but it doesn't have the bad as well, from my experience. Again, do your research on it as well. But leave it in the comment if you're interested in my mixture for toothpaste. It might be something that might be beneficial to you and much healthier. So thank you for stopping in. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification for all. God bless. Have a great day.